Welcome to section 1. This is probably the most important of all the sections to come. Let's talk about the planes of motion again, because this is three-dimensional. Take a step forward with your right foot. Take your left foot behind. Muscles essentially are at least 80% or so stronger when they are lengthened than when we are shortening them. With that being said, let's start with the calf, because our calf is a huge component of our core. And a tight calf, which is very common, especially in females because they wear high heels or they're sitting down over a computer all day long, and these muscles essentially become short and tight in conjunction with a tight calf. Consequently, I like to start all my programs with lengthening your calf. I like to start from the ground up because truly your core begins with your feet. So with the right foot in front and the left foot behind, notice if your left foot is externally rotated. If it is, then that probably means your calf is tight. So I'm going to invite you to be in a parallel position in the sagittal plane. Now, let's talk about where you start feeling your muscles get lengthened. Now, as you start to bend your right knee, you should feel your left calf get lengthened. Now, I'm going to go a little bit further because I feel it a little bit more there. I'd like to invite you to find the spot that you feel your calf get lengthened. I'd like you to do this with me. Let's talk about range of motion for either you or your client. So let's talk about this can be initial, this can be mid, and this can be end range of motion. With that being said, many times we go too far, too quick, and our students don't feel it in the right place, and they start cheating and bailing out on the motion. So keep both feet parallel. Let's add your breath. If you choose to, take a breath in through your nose, and as you exhale, reach forward, because part of the core, of course, is the diaphragm. Each time you exhale, you activate the transverse abdominis and the pelvic floor. So the pelvic floor lifts on the exhalation. As you inhale, you're pushing your pelvic floor down. So take an inhale here, exhale, press forward. Just do a couple of those. Now stay there for a moment and say to yourself, yes, I'm feeling my calf get dramatically lengthened, or even further here. Take a step back and switch sides. Now, with the right foot being back, think about what you're feeling here. So as you start going slightly forward again, do you feel more tension in your right or left side? We all have one side that's tighter than the other, and that's very common because of the way that we stand, etc. So once again, inhale, exhale, press forward. One more time, inhale, exhale, press forward.